Lode Runner, originally released way back in 1983, has long been considered as one of the definitive single-screen platform games of the vintage era. The game's basic principle was to collect all the treasure chests on screen using ladders and climbing bars to make your way around the platforms, while avoiding enemies before being allowed to move on to your next level. Shadow Switcher, released by Dr. Wuro Industries, is a modern-day interpretation of Lode Runner with an added twist. You can switch places with your shadow, and this additional strategy element to the genre is what allows the game to elevate itself above its peers. There is no backstory to Shadow Switcher. The game is all about gameplay, and it delivers in loads. Your objective is simple. Go around each single screen level, collecting all the rings to open the exit that will take you to the next level. There are 40 levels in total for you to tackle, and an extra life is awarded each time you accumulate 1000 points. To make your task difficult, you will need to avoid evil zombie robots and navigate through electronic beams and locked gates. The movement of your character is very fluid and responsive, allowing you to zip around the screen at will. Watching the gameplay on video does not do it justice. You really need to give the game a play to fully appreciate the quality of the gameplay handling. It will hook you in from the start and not let you go until you realise that a couple of hours have gone by. Switching places with your shadow is made more enjoyable when you realise that this becomes a key part to complete a lot of levels. As the zombie robots cannot detect shadows, switching across to your shadow character will automatically change the zombie robot's focus across to the newly enabled character, alleviating the immediate danger you face. The switching mechanism is very useful for drawing enemies away from your main character you intend to use to collect the rings, providing you with valuable breathing space. At times, you will find yourself quickly alternating between your two game characters to get yourself out of tricky situations. There is a great feeling of exhilaration when pulling these types of moves off, and you appreciate the game design that has gone into Shadow Switcher. Once you've collected all the rings on screen, the exit portal will open. Make your way to it, and then you're free to move on to the next screen. If the gameplay sounds simple, it is, but it is also highly addictive. To further enhance the gameplay, Shadow Switcher features a great music soundtrack that never gets dull despite playing repeatedly in the background. If I was to be picky about the game, I would have liked to have had some sound effects included in the game. The graphics on offer are serviceable, perhaps fitting in nicely with the games on offer during the 1984 era of the C64's existence. But the reality is that Shadow Switcher's focus is on gameplay, not its graphics. Some sort of password system would also have been appreciated. Shadow Switcher is a challenging game, and having to replay the earlier levels repeatedly to progress to newer screens will become tiresome. Emulation snapshots certainly came in handy to help me get the most from the game. Shadow Switcher also allows you to play the game in co-op mode, which should make for some interesting gameplay amongst friends, as each must be on their toes to take control when the action switches across to them. The game features a built-in level editor for you to construct your own devious level designs. It is a nice feature, but it can feel somewhat cumbersome to use via keyboard or joystick. Fluid controls, neat little switching gimmick, great music and adaptive enemy AI all come together very well to provide a great flashback to the golden era of C64 gaming. Shadow Switcher exceeded my expectations on what the game had to offer, and kudos to the developer who has provided an engaging gaming experience. Shadow Switcher is available as a free digital download, or you can purchase a physical disc directly from Dr. Wuro. This is a sleeper hit for 2018. Make sure you check it out.